I tell you what, you know what I'm about tired of? I'm about tired of Prism Live not saving my 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 PNG files. My PNG files, man. Why you don't want to save my PNGs, man? Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. You ain't gonna save my PNGs, man, so I can't even put my logo on there properly, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Saturday morning coffee on the Edagiago show with your boy Charli Funk. I got on my hoochie daddies. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hot outside. Got on my hoochie daddies. Not like, you know, I ain't got no days of dukes. I ain't got no days of dukes and that. You heard me? I ain't got on no days of dukes and nothing, you heard me? But I got on hoochie daddies by Edagiago. You see the logo. You see the logo. You see the logo. You see the brand. You see the logo. You see the brand. So when y'all be seeing me saying in the chat, when y'all see me in the chat saying, hey, yo, I'm going to send you some merch. I don't be capping. I send you some merch. I send you that pack, boy. I send a pack to you. Think I won't? And if you got your hoochie daddy shirts out there, man, y'all, come on, man, tighten up, man, show some love. I need to get another tripod. Something that happened to the tripod, it won't stay up. That's crazy. It's like a little tripod. He's like a little tripod. Y'all know where that from? Y'all don't even know where that's come from. Look at him, he's like a little tripod. Meantime, tween time, waiting on my dog. Writing some music last night. That way, Lil Russell don't say that I ain't saying nothing. How y'all feel about Lil Russell comments on Lil Wayne? Lil Russell, I keep calling him Lil Russell. How y'all feel about Lil Russell comments on Lil Wayne not really saying a whole lot in a certain period of, you know? Because from what I watched, you know, bro was making some sense. Don't get me wrong. Kind of, you know, kind of out of, I ain't gonna say out of place or out of pocket, like a lot of people been saying. But context is key. You know what I mean? Context is key. And sometimes questions, most questions have tricky answers, or they can, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking a little bigger today. Okay, bench press doing something. I'm back, baby. Quitting these this week. This is my last one. But yeah, sometimes questions can have tricky answers, and sometimes you can't avoid the tricky answer because, you know, two things can be true at one time. He could be the best rapper. Wayne could be the best rapper alive, but he might not be the best lyricist alive, or he might not be the best message provider. But I ain't finna get into that because we know Wayne be saying some shit, and it do be some, like, you know, it be some complex, triple layered, triple entendre, you know, imagery in his music, and that's what makes Wayne so great. I was explaining to Chrissy Dior, shout out to Chrissy Dior, my esteemed co-host, my cousin. Shout out to Mona too for the, you know, shout out to all the cousins. But, you know, my favorite cousin, they say we don't do favorite cousins no more, we do first cousins. My favorite cousin, Chrissy Dior. Shout out to Chrissy. Because me and her was talking about it. We always chopping it up in the green room. And she was on me and she was like, how you feel about that? And I was like, to be honest, I kind of felt him. But also, I saw the entirety of the question being asked and the explanation and a little bit more of the conversation. I'm yet to watch the whole podcast because I'm not, always running to, give somebody a view just because. But actually, I probably should, because that's part of the Edagiago way. Like, but time constraints, you feel me? But also, if you're watching it on YouTube, you can speed it up. So if you got time constraints like me and you got to catch a lot of content, we be watching the Joe Budden show, we be watching Don't Call Me White Girl, we be on the Mad Ones when they go live, we be here, we be with Gooner, we be with In Vigor Alliance, we be with we in the JB, and then we in the communities as well, discussing and chopping this shit up and seeing how it affect daily life. So, it's like it became a broader conversation, because it's like, well, fam, you and I both know, if you've been around, if you've been around longer than me, then you and I both know what Wayne is to the game. You feel me? If you've been around just as long as me, like, it's something about being in us, I'm not going to tell my age because that's part of the mystery. You feel me? I tell you I'm 727 years old, but you can look at me and you can tell what era I'm probably from. Maybe, I don't know if y'all can tell my age from looking at me, but if you around my age bracket, for those of you who know me for real, then y'all know, man, we've been watching Wayne since he was like 14 years old, dog. I know I have. I've been watching Wayne since he was 14 years old doing this shit. And they said he was doing it since he was like 11 or 12. On that level. So I watched Wayne go from 14 years old to 18 years old to 21 to 25 to 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watch these different progressions in Wayne's life and career, like rap Michael Jackson. People be saying that Bow Wow is like them rap Michael Jackson, but it's really Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow was trying to get what Wayne had already. You feel me? They seen what they was doing with Wayne. It was crisscross, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, like, it was other people, ABC and shit, you know what I'm saying? New Edition, it's been kid stars, don't get me wrong, but Wayne is like, he's like he's one of our era's kid stars, you feel me? He was running around with a bunch of grown men, but when you really look at it, Wayne was a child star, now shout out to Ish, you know what I'm saying? Wayne was a child prodigy, you feel me? Like, Wayne was above his level and way ahead of his time at his age. He was outshining everybody who was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years older than him. So, like, people was trying to sign Wayne off of Cash Money. Like, Cash Money was a family, but everybody else in the world saw them as a label. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that shit. You feel me? Because, my family do music, so I understand the family dynamic that come with we coming up together, we coming out of a spot. We doing this together. We gonna win together. We gonna lose together. But we ain't losing. Ain't no losing. You feel me? If we take a loss, we gonna take it together, but we ain't losing. We gonna make sure that the loss even the loss gonna look like a win. Cause we all sticking together. You feel me? So I don't think a lot of people really understood that from the outside looking in. And that's what made Cash Money and No Limit so strong, but more Cash Money than anything. Because whether people call it being nasty or malicious, contract practices, I don't know what the contracts look like, fam. I know they argued over them and they, got settlements and, people had to get paid out and shit like that, lawsuits. But I know that what was created and what has been held on to as far as the legacy of what Cash Money is would not be what it is if they didn't do it the way they did it. And Wayne, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Wayne is probably 51% of that. Easy. Early Cash Money days, if a song ain't have Wayne on it, it got skipped. Feel me? Once you finally heard Wayne. Because see, a lot of people going to be like, well, I was on Juvie. I was on BG. Yeah, so was I. BG was my favorite hot boy. You feel me? Juvie was the first like real major. I mean, you know, we had Chopper City in the Ghetto, so you had Cash Money as an Army. But Cash Money as an Army really didn't really pick up like that until after Back That Ass Up, or after Hum. You know what I'm saying? Like, they started going back and redoing, you know what I'm saying? And I think it actually came out afterwards. I think, because Chopper City in the Ghetto 1 came out before 400 Degrees. But I think Chopper City 2 came out afterwards. And I could be getting the timeline mixed up. But I know that the popularity of just the Cash Money as an Army song wasn't jumping like, you feel me? But it was up there because it was Cash Money. And you start seeing more of that shit where it was like, shit, the camp. You know what I'm saying? It's a camp takeover. You feel me? You had Wu-Tang, you had Cash Money, you had No Limit. You know what I'm saying? You had Outkast, you had, you know what I'm saying, the Dungeon Family, because you had Outkast and Goody Mob. So it was like, if they in the camp is coming. You feel me? Like, you had, you know, the end of Criss Cross at that particular time, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? But you also had Da Brat and JD. And JD was starting to come with more of his stuff solo, you know, right after that. Because, you know, 96, 97, 98, it really ain't that long of a, it seemed like a long ass time, dog. Like, when you look at the shit that happened, we ain't had no social media and all that shit. So when you look at how music was being consumed and how it was, you know what I'm saying, dropping, you know, it was being consumed different. And so, yeah, people was like, okay, that's the young nigga. Yeah, that's cool. But the young nigga spitting harder than everybody else. He outshining everybody else every time he show up. So you looking for it. It's a treat. You feel me? It was like a treat to have Wayne on the song. And then once people started realizing that Wayne was the treat, then it became the draw. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bling bling, the hooks, period. Once you listen to them albums and you hear Wayne on all the hooks, and then you hit us, and then you get the single, and Wayne got the most highlighted part of the song if he not on the hook. And he gonna be on the hook. If he not on the hook, he got the best part of the song. You feel me? 99999 after you make it up, then stop. Come on, fam. And there's something else too. Cause see, at that particular time, like I say, I was a young nigga. You feel me? Young. I was a kid. So when I was even making it to the club, it was either a teen club or a club I was sneaking into because I had a car at a young age. So I seen older motherfuckers because everybody was older than me. I'm sneaking in the club. I seen older motherfuckers wanting to be Wayne. Yep, I'm going to just sit that there. Because you can't tell me what my eyes have seen. You feel me? I see a lot of people because they from different places. And, you know, they might blame it on the South or whatever. But the South is big, my nigga. I don't give a fuck. And y'all, oh, there's more people out here. There's more people over here. Yeah, but once y'all done with that, y'all come to the South. Y'all be moving and migrating to the South. And because there's more land down here and it's more people. You know what I'm saying? Once people stop moving around, they realize they can't make it in New York, they can't make it in LA, they can't make it in Chicago. Gunner, what's happening, my G? Y'all can finally join us in creating excitement. Gunner is here with us. And Gunner been giving their ass hell. The same way Wayne been giving y'all hell, Gunner been on the internet giving y'all hell. To all the fucking perpetrators of being fucking Arsenal fans. And y'all acting like y'all really here for Arsenal. Y'all acting like y'all here for the community. And y'all ain't here for the community. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the share button. Tell a friend we here. It's Saturday Morning Coffee with Charlie Funk. I got Guna in the chat. You join us in creating excitement. Every day above ground is a good one. That's what happens. If you're inspired by love, you should join us in creating excitement, because every day above ground is a good one. Judge. It's gone. Oh yeah, it's going boom. I thought you said boom. Yeah, it's going boom. Believe that. You feel me? That's what we do. And see, that's what I'm like. So I'm giving Wayne his flowers, right? Because people thinking that you can't throw a critique out on a great artist or a great talent, and you can. Like, if I'm consuming it, I'm using my money to get it, I can critique it. And I can say, especially being a avid Wayne listener, you know what I'm saying? Being an avid Wayne listener, like we listen, Wayne drops so much music, and we listen to all of it. And when I say we, I could be talking about me and the people in my head. But I know for sure, it ain't. Now, I'm gonna say this. I ain't gonna say all. Before we have to print a retraction, I ain't gonna say all. Most. Benji good. Benji right here in the chair sleeping right in front of me. That's so funny. Benji is laying down chilling. All the pups been running around today. You know, we got Zeke. Zeke is in the room with his dad. Louis out here looking confused. I don't know, maybe he's looking for his dad, or maybe he want to come in here. Usually he'll come in here eventually. But he cooling. And Burn Right just sent me an audio message. I don't know if I can play that on stream. But I just started on another song last night. The CLP Nation Beat Stars. Y'all should go to the CLP Nation Beat Stars page. We'll probably do a little bit of that today. Like I said, I still got things to do, admin work. Yeah, he over there looking confused, bro. He was just like standing around in one spot, just looking. And then he just laid down. I don't know. Oh no. But yeah, people be acting like you can't critique a good artist. Yeah, Aaron had a moment. He went, he was confused. He was confused like Louis. You threw his ass off. He went and started looking at all that quality content. He was like, oh, he really do be giving it up by Arsenal. I really should be sending people over here to really support. Yeah, we need to do a show for sure. Let's do it. Let me know, bro. I keep telling you, bro, just hit me in the Discord. My Discord don't change. I know it's only one Guna Matata. So if you hit me, you know what I'm saying? I know it's you. So let's plan this shit out. You feel me? Because it's hard for me to plan. I mean, we can do the meeting thing in here, but it's hard for me to put the details of how we gonna set it up in here. But I guess we can. You know what I'm saying? It's like a tutorial. This will be like a tutorial stream too. You feel me? We can do that because I need to get my StreamYard back up and running. I need to update all devices. I'm looking into maybe possibly getting another computer here soon, just because we got to update everything that we're doing. You know, time don't stop, even though it's not real. You know, time is still going by, so they're going to keep developing new shit, which means I need to get some new shit. That way we can keep it up. You feel me? That way I can join you on the game. I can join, you know, off computer, you know what I'm saying? And I can be doing a quality stream and it can be seamless. And we don't have to worry about shit skipping and all that. Because I got plenty of equipment. We done spent a lot of money on equipment over the years. Don't get me wrong. We're not one of them artists who don't invest in our craft. We fully invest in the craft. I'm about to get another cutter just so I can start back doing merch for y'all hands-on. Like, we can pay for people to do the merch, don't get me wrong. But I also want to do some things, you know, I'm an artist, so I like to do things with my hands and then sell it to y'all like that and put it up there like that. That way, you know, limited edition really means limited edition. Like, I really touch this shit and really put my heart and soul into it to give it to you. It's Edagiago, it's IXL. You join us in creating excitement. You got the juice too, you feel me? You say AJ was in the chat. He's a mod for 55 channels. Come back, said no comment is being too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Big up AJ. You feel me? Big up AJ and AFC always 87. Look, I got his whole name, but big up to AJ, man. You feel me? Jay Morris, you not late. Whenever you get here, you on time. You feel me? Yeah, and see, that's the thing that they don't be realizing too, is that don't be a good look on your channel if you get a bunch of people on there and they don't even say nothing. Like, okay, yeah, you got a bunch of views, but if ain't nobody said nothing, ain't nobody activated, nobody interacted, nobody engaged. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I see what it do, and that's what I try to tell other creators that too. Like, make sure you're engaged. You know what I mean? Because like what we do, that's how we know when it's authentic engagement. Because I talk to you, I talk to AFC, I talk to Jay Morris. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to AJ. You feel me? So it's like, and when we in mad ones, like I go to other, I'm a part of shows and I'm a fan of shows. I'm a friend of shows that actually interact with their audience, because that's what these platforms are for. It's not for you to get on the screen and try to make yourself be a superstar and make you, you know, I'm better than everybody else. I know everything, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't what this is about. You know what I mean? If you're going to get on this platform this way, then the platform is made to engage with people. And that's the reason I do it, because I'm inspired by love, you feel me? Shout out to Jay Morris too. Jay Morris, man, I need another pack, bro. I need some of this shit that, you know, I need that shit. I'm gonna just say that. Whatever you got. I'm finna go through the old pack too. So, I don't know. What we got to do? Do we got a new battery yet? Right. 80 people for 2 hours ain't saying nothing. Not nothing. I mean, even if you gonna troll me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be saying that, like, even if you gonna troll me, hey, what we gotta do? I need to do I need to do a get Jay Morris a new laptop battery stream, cause you know I do it. You know I do it. But like, hey, y'all share this with a friend. Share this right now. Share it with some people. Get some people in the chat. We going live all day. We need to get Jay Morris a fucking laptop battery so we can get more beats in the motherfucking funky town. All we need is $1 from everybody. We need to get 200 people in the chat. It don't even have to all be at one time. You feel me? We stay live for 24 hours like a telethon. Feel me? Streamathon. You heard me? But yeah, like I'm saying, like, we know real engagement because we really talk to each other. We really make this shit happen. Like, it ain't just the friends. Like, when new people come in here, I chop it up with them too. That's why I'm like, hey, if y'all commenting on Facebook, I can't see the Facebook comments right now. We working on that. I'm gonna get on StreamYard or something. But in fact, I might do StreamYard, but I don't know how to host it from my phone. So if I do StreamYard, then I have to bring the laptop out here and do my other setup. I need to get another charger for that because that battery is messed up on my MacBook. So it's got to stay plugged in. Bet, plug it up. Because look, you heard what I just said, right? That's what I got going on with my MacBook. My MacBook battery is fried. You feel me? The MacBook battery, fried. So, I'm not going to get rid of it, though. I may, you know, if I get one that's double the capacity, then I might get rid of it. But I like having multiple devices because then I can actually do multiple things. Like if I sell it, you feel me, it's going to go to a heap or they're going to refurbish it and do something with it. But if I know somebody who can refurbish that shit and you know what I'm saying? Like, because eventually everything becomes open source after a while. So it's just like an old Chevy. You know, you go get some old stuff and you get some new stuff and you call Dusty up. Shout out to Dusty. You know what I'm saying? Dusty will get the welding. He'll put that, he'll bust it down. He'll be like, oh yeah, see, the only reason that they tell you, see, this what y'all don't be knowing. So you got to have good friends. See, shout out to people like Dusty and my cousin Kyle, you feel me? Same old Slim. Like, They the ones who told me early. Oh, and shout out to Brother Red too, with the Bay Area Tech Squad. You know what I'm saying? But they the ones who showed me first. Hey fam, all you got to do is look. See, the only reason they tell you that it can't be done is because they use special screwdrivers. They got special screws, and they got this right here, and they do this a certain way. But if you got the tool to do this, it's gonna fuck up your warranty. But if this ain't under warranty no more, who gives a shit? You feel me? I'm gonna fix that, upgrade this. Now you got a new system. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't like the waste, bro. Fix it. Yeah, we just move on. That's why I like, and that's the reason I like having multiple devices too. Like, I don't like, and this ain't no knock on you, Jay Morris. This is just me telling other artists, like, if you got the capacity to hold on to some shit, and if you got the, you know, a little space, a little extra space, or you know how to tuck some shit away, or you just really dedicated to this shit, because I love tech. You know what I'm saying? I love art. I love sustainability, plants, and I love tech. But I don't feel like tech should have to be wasteful. You know what I'm saying? We definitely need to do a podcast, bro. We need to do a show. And we can do the Zoom show. We can do the stream show. We can, you know what I'm saying? Because every show, damn near every show that I'm a part of that's booming right now is Zooming with the homies. You feel me? Damn near every show. Everybody was like, oh, is the pandemic over? And see, that's being too in their head, bro. You know what I'm saying? People be so in their head that they ruin a good thing. You got Zooming with the homies and all that shit there. We had the day ones. And then everybody, and not my homies, but, you know, some people. And we did have this discussion too. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to exclude us from it. But we did have that conversation where it's like, well, fam, you know, if we in town, won't we get in the same spot? But you get in the same spot, and sometimes it ruined the chemistry of the show. It changed the format. It changed, you know what I'm saying? Like how you actually doing the show. So you might be ruining a good thing. And I done seen a lot of shows and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, where it's people who they getting traction because you got, you know, people who used to watching gamers, they used to watching just, you know, IRL streams, and they used to just watching people chill and shit like that. So they was okay with, you know, watching a conversation. We watch the news all the time, and the news do it all the time, where it's like, oh, we're not finna fly this person in. We got Zoom. So I want to get them on, you know what I'm saying, this morning. So boom, Good Morning America. Instead of us flying in, Dr. Mark Lamont Hill, shout out to Mark, you feel me? We just gonna have Mark come to us from the set of his show. So he gonna tap in on his Wi-Fi or whatever he using, you know what I'm saying, from his spot. We still gonna pay him. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna be getting this money. So, but we might as well save some money. We ain't got to spend $20,000 to, you know, do all this extra stuff and put him up in a room and fly him out on the private jet and make sure he got a chauffeur and security. All of that. Makeup, wardrobe. We done skipped all of that and just gave him the check and said, turn your camera on and make sure you look decent and have something good to say. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna send you the check. And that's all you got to do these days. You feel me? I mean, it's not all you got to do, but if you got quality content, if we got something to say like what we got to say, we're going to talk about music, we're going to talk about tech, we're going to talk about the world, we're going to talk about sports, we're going to talk, but it's all stuff that we passionate about. So it ain't like we diving into, you know, it ain't like we finna talk about Arsenal and then we're going to talk about the mutiny. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we talk about the Arsenal and we talk about the Rowdies. No, I don't want to talk about the Rowdies. We can talk about Arsenal and talk about the Bucks. We can talk about, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we're going to talk about the Arsenal because we passionate about the Arsenal. That's the team that we own. And then we're going to talk about, yeah, we talk about boats. You know what I'm saying? Or is that boats like based on a true story? Aha. You feel me? But yeah, so people be ruining a good thing. So we can definitely do a show. Anybody who want to do, you know, features with me, StreamYard, we can let's chop it up. Let's get you on screen. You feel me? As long as you got something going on, like one of my peoples. I ain't just taking no randos who just want to get on the screen and act crazy, because we got a brand to protect. Again, y'all seen the Hoochie Daddies with the logo. You feel me? You seen the bottle, you seen the glass, shot glass, in a joint that I do not pass. Win nothing this season. Fuck everyone. I open more people. BS. On me. Good. Just gaming. Let's go. Believe it. You feel me? To y'all. To the real ones. You feel me? Speaking of the real ones, we've been in the garage. Y'all should join me in the garage with Mech Rashawn, Mr. Mech. He used to be on My Expert Opinion with I forget bro name, bro. I'm sorry. Damn, that's fucked up because there's no shade, you know what I'm saying? But he used to be on the show My Expert Opinion, the joint that they, the podcast they used to do in the barbershop. I don't know if they still in the barbershop, but it's a podcast, they used to have a setting. They all was sitting around in the barbershop chopping it up and shit, you feel me? But Mech has his own show now, you feel me? The Garage. Well, it ain't called The Garage. It's actually Mechanism Mondays. And then it ain't Mechanism Mondays because every day we check in. Like, Mech gonna be live at 6 p.m. Eastern time every single day except Sunday. He give his day to the Lord on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? He get the Lord his day. But Mech Rashawn is on YouTube, on IG. I don't know if he on TikTok yet, but we're going to work on getting him a Twitch stream as well. We're going to work on extending the show a little bit more. But it's like a 30-minute check-in, fam. Like, that's why I have been okay with doing, like, when it's midweek, if I just chop it up with y'all just for, 30 minutes to an hour, I feel satisfied, especially if I can get it all out, pause like this, like what we're doing right now, where it's like, and we're going to return to that Lil Wayne conversation, but, I had to shout to my dogs, and sometimes I get a little sidetracked. But back to the Wayne thing, right? Because, Jay, we're going to start the show. Guna, we're going to do some features because you already got your show. We're going to link. All of us can link. We can all go crazy on screen. Y'all know how we do. We can make this thing like the Mad Ones, and we can bring folks in. We can talk that shit. You feel me? Because I like talking that shit on record and on screen. I don't really like being on camera as much, but I don't really feel like nobody gonna give it up the way I give it up. At the end of the day, it's a gift and a curse. You feel me? Like, I don't really like being the center of attention, but at the same token, I don't think nobody finna give it up like I give it up. And I don't think they gonna really feel like it's authentic if I don't show my face. You know what I'm saying? And that's no disrespect to you, Guna, because you a real one and you got a mask, so they know you at least real. So I might need to get a mask, but it might be too late for me to get a mask. But if I convert to the mask, it's Bane time. That means I'm playing no game time. You know what I'm saying? So, back to the Lil Wayne topic. I understand where Lil Russell was coming from, because if you done been listening to Wayne, as long as I've been listening to Wayne, if you done heard every Wayne verse up from when he was, 12 years old, like them little freestyles that they got clips of him freestyling in New Orleans in front of the record stores and shit, because you can find those now. And if you was listening to him when he had the afro and they was wearing soldier rags on them Hot Boys albums, you know what I'm saying? If you listening to him when he first got the braids, he had the little tiny braids, you know what I'm saying? If you was listening to him when, he had it looked like he had a damn relaxer or some shit, and he was rocking that shit down, and he was, cause Bow Wow was out, so everybody was doing the, I got long hair too thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was on the, okay, long hair, don't care. I'm doing it too. My shit swing. I got some hang time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was trying to, JD was doing it too. If you was listening to Wayne when he had the starter dreads, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? If you was listening to them Squad Up mixtapes, you feel me? Squad 7. It's only so many. You know what I'm saying? These is all little pockets of eras that Wayne created. Like, Wayne got different, every different chapter of Wayne is like it tell a story if you paying attention to it. But with that being the case, you must go to the chapter of Wayne where Wayne wasn't really saying a whole lot. Wayne was just going in there for the sport and the practice and the, to see what he could, quote unquote, pause, get off. You feel me? Like, he just going in the booth like, let me see. All these other niggas. This is in my head. This is what I feel. Cause we used to watch Wayne DVDs, like, cause see, I done lived several lives as well. So and I hang out with different groups of people. So I might be with my skaters, with my trappers, with my musicians, with my business people, and I'm watching people consume different content at that time. Cause it was the hip hop DVDs. Yeah. Yeah, we gonna get more people with. Yeah, people look at it like it's a rant, and it's not information, all facts, off our minds, facts of our minds. Get more minds on the page. Yeah, believe that. Yeah, exactly. He got bored, but he was killing the boredom by making something cool. Like, I ain't gonna say that all them songs was great, but I'm also not gonna say that any of them was bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a few of them that I skip. Like, it's shit that I just don't want to hear. But I ain't never really heard Wayne get on a song and not be Lil Wayne. You feel me? But I've heard him say some shit that's just like, come on, dog. Come on, man. Come on, man. You feel me? But that's a part of being an artist that can just do whatever the fuck you want to do. You feel me? It's like, hey, I might paint the Mona Lisa, or I might paint some shoes, or I might, I might decide that I want to, design, not even design, I just like take a Sharpie and draw on my vape. Everything not supposed to be a masterpiece. But the fact that you a raw ass artist and you can put your art to anything and make it better, that's like the key. You know what I mean? It's like, it don't always have to be the Super Bowl. Sometimes I might want to play a pickup game in the street. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be like, oh man, I can outrun Marshall Faulk. I can outrun little Marshall Faulk. I can outrun motherfucking I Show Speed. I can outrun, I don't know. You feel me? I don't be watching sports like that, so I don't know. You feel me? That shit don't affect my life like that, so I really don't be watching. I'm competitive in a different way. I watch where the money move. But anyway, you feel me? Like, oh, I can do this better than them. So you got that one person who be like, well, shit, I'm raw as hell, but that don't mean I'm better than you. I mean, I'm better than you at this here, and I show you if you think that you're better than me at this here. I'm not no, you know what I'm saying? Like, people be thinking, oh, I'm better than you because I'm a rapper. No, oh, I'm better than you because I got money. Yeah, I know how to make money, but I'm a fucking dumbass. I mistreat people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm better than you because I can make money. No, it's not the case. You feel me? You just know how to do something that, is, if somebody else learned it, then they could do it too. You feel me? But you're not going to tell me that you better than me at something that I know I'm raw at without me proving you wrong, or at least asking you to prove yourself right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, you better than Wayne at this? Well, let me see. Let me see you take this song and put something on it. Let me see you take that Lady Gaga song and put something on it. Let me see you take that Christina Aguilera song and put something on it. Let me see you take that K-pop song and put something on it. Let me see you rap over a symphony. Let me hear you rap over the Temptations. Let me hear you rap over or make whatever you can, you know what I'm saying, a song that vibe out of, whatever random ass artist. Take somebody who ain't an artist and make that shit fly. Cause you with them. You feel me? Stand next to somebody and make them look cool. That's what Wayne used to do. He used to stand next to a motherfucker and make them look cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what he had. It's a lot of people who ain't got that. Hate if you want to, but Jay-Z got that. You can hate Jay-Z as much as you want to, some of y'all haters. But you know that when he stand next to a motherfucker, it make them look cooler. All of a sudden, this motherfucker done got cooler. Case in point, Lil Russell. Now I fucks with Lil Russell. I don't really know if you can make Lil Russell no cooler to somebody like me. Because Lil Russell doing the shit that I wanted to do. Lil Russell doing the shit that I literally told my lady two exes ago. I'm like, damn, this shit crazy. But if we had a house, we could be doing, I know it's because it was pandemic time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, if we get our own house, we could set shit up so we could, because she was an artist. I'm like, damn, you could do art and you could sell your art. We can make clothes because we had started doing the clothes at that time. And I was really starting on the Edagiago real heavy. And I'm like, and then we can do shows and shit. And I could perform here and there. I can make, I could be making beats and, creating the vibe. And people could just come through and pay us. We could cook for them and, they could still do their social distancing and all that shit. We could check everybody before they come. And it's like, we can have our own little thing without us having to go to a venue and all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you drop one of your blunts. I'm waiting on my dog to show up with my blunts. Feel me? Because I could have went and got this shit by now. Like, damn. Love and appreciation always. I'm not impatient, but just moving real slow because thought it was being delivered. I could have went and got it. I would have been and got it and back in the time that I was waiting. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Need that medicine. I need my medicine, y'all. I can't be talking to y'all and doing all this extra shit that I be doing if I don't have my medicine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I need my medicine. But back to Wayne. Wayne used to be saying a lot of shit that just didn't. It was like I'm here and then here. And this is what I told Chrissy. I was like, I understand it. I was like, and there's no diss to Wayne. I say, but after a while, I put Wayne in the Eminem category. Where it's like, you seen some shit everybody ain't seeing. But some people see. But you bigger than all of that shit. So you somehow separated yourself from it, but you still got that experience. So the way you come at, he's like a rock star. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you seen some extreme shit early on. And it made you almost like a savant with the other shit that you do. And you separated yourself from that so far that it almost seemed like you from outer space when you talk about it, because they like, you here, why you talking about this? You know what I'm saying? How can you talk about this? You know what I mean? But like I say, he became like, he took that and took it out of space so fast, or for some people it was so fast. For us, it was over the course of, 10 years. But once he went to outer space with the shit, it was like the fan blowing, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can make it rhyme, but it's like, he was doing like, not, how do you even, like an erector set, like a fucking kinetics set, like Legos, like, I'm gonna take this, and I know this can stack very easily on this other one, but I also know that if I get this other one, that now turns into this, and it still relates because I can do this with this one and do this one, and he just started like going crazy until he made something else, and it all still relate, but it's like punchline after punchline after punchline. But the punchlines make sense. That's why y'all quote them on social media so much. Like, it's so many Wayne punchlines that people use as like statuses. Y'all, Drake was not the first one to do that. Drake got that from Wayne. You know what I'm saying? And you can say he didn't get it from Wayne if you want to, but Drake was not making music as long as Wayne, and Drake has been a Wayne fan for probably this entire duration of music that I was just talking about. You feel me? He saw probably what I saw. You know what I'm saying? Big cousins, big sis, big bro, they listening to this shit, and they older, so they listening to the older folks that's on it. They listening to the Juvie. They listening to the BG. They, you know what I'm saying? They not really paying attention to the Turk. Like my sister, she liked the Turk. You feel me? I remember that. When we was kids, she had like a little cringe on Turk and Wayne. You feel me? So I remember that. Nobody was really paying attention to them until they really started showing their ass. And then when they started showing their ass on records. Bet, okay. Just got the message. Yeah, so when they really started showing their ass on records, then people really started seeing, okay, Turk tough, Wayne raw. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe. Look, I be trying to get it out fast. Pause. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. You feel me? Because we're going to do this every Saturday and Sunday morning. And sometimes we do it on Tuesday nights too. You feel me? I get out the office and I want to do a little check-in. It's like it ain't midweek because midweek would be Wednesday. But, you know, it's like after Monday, I want to see how y'all done got started back up into the week. See if you done made a game plan. See if you got shit stretched out. You feel me? Because don't let the game stretch you. You feel me? You got to get up in the morning and stretch, drink your water and all that shit. That way the game don't stretch you. What you got going on, bruh? God damn. I'm coming back, don't worry. Sheesh. He done came through and knocked the damn tripod over. What an asshole. That was a dick move, Louis. Damn. Let me see if this thing goes. It ain't doing it. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna just hit the button then. That way it can follow me around. Yeah, but make sure y'all hit like, subscribe. Make sure you hit share. You feel me? Tell a friend we here. If you're on Facebook, I can't see your comments, but it's cool. I still love you. You feel me? That's why I'm still over there. I told you I was finna deactivate my shit. I'm definitely planning on still deactivating Facebook. But you know, local community stuff, we be having to make sure we stay on Facebook, keep things going. Make sure y'all hit that global the global relief page. Make sure y'all hit the global relief page too. If you in here, I can't see the Facebook chat if you in here, but can you drop a link for the global relief page in the comments? That way people can go and follow, and if they do want to, you know, help out with the world relief, because it's a lot more going on than just in America, in the U.S. We get it. But there's stuff going on domestically though. So if you're gonna help domestically, we got some links for that too. Don't the hell? We helping everybody, man. You feel me? My scope is broad. Feel me? We painting this motherfucker with a broad brush. Ain't it right, Lulu? Louis said, I got to come inside, man. It's hot out there, man. It's hot out there, man. Louis said, man, it's hot out there, man. What if I should turn this other light on? Should have turned the light on. Heavy glow. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna let y'all get some of this one of these songs right quick while I check my texts, because I don't know if Burn Right gonna say something that's, you know, sensitive information that I don't really need to let y'all hear just yet. You heard me? Type beat. What I got for y'all? Same stuff as usual, but you need it in your life. You need it in your life.
Shit. Shoe after shoe, dominating crew after crew. Barbie gonna hand me the cue and I'ma ask my boo, who after you? You get a whiff of this shit and you know that I'm living the same with them rappers do. I might roll up on them just to pass a few. If you ever wonder who done gassed the crew, better check your shares. Cause my portfolio is holy guacamole, yo. They done sold you dope and told you not to overdose. They know you're sleeping, so you post. Know you wanted power, they sold your ghost and you want your avocado over toast. Liking my bravado, I'm supposed to boast, well that's just my staccato. As soon as I'm loaded on petrol, I'ma show you my Allegro. Gotta be dope if they keeping your name on the schedule. Gotta develop a level, gotta keep it in the kettle. Smoking really ever settle. What you thinking I'ma tell them? Fuck it, let's get it together. I got my overalls, baby, now bring me the shovel. We gon' send them to the devil, I hope you done prayed. I just opened up a shop in this 24 hours, so we done been open for days. I done been working so much that I had to go set up the camera to jump in my J's. I done been keeping the flame, made it a mantra, they done repeated my name. Never gon' foul me out, no I'm not the one that they wanna keep in the game. And I've been keeping the bees, but honey don't worry, I done been keeping them tame. I done been smoking them out, open your mouth, I'ma come through with the hook and I'ma let you know what I'm about. I don't really understand you.
I forgot to turn the mic back on. Yeah, we gonna sign Guna. Guna say he need a beat, Jay. Jay, you been driving this whole time? You talking about this whole time? Like right now? Burn Right say I'm going in on this whole. Burn Right say it's tough. I say I'm going in on this whole. You heard me? I don't know if y'all heard this joint. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can upload it and add it to the screen. I just put this on like maybe Facebook, IG stories or something. Cause I just started, this ain't even complete. What it is, CLP Nation? I could probably hear you if you could handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with the charcuterie. I landed on the E and I explored it. It wasn't new to me. Don't know smoking usually. Shawty hit me twice for that advice. I know she using me. Still I said it right, though I'm polite. Ain't no excusing me. Why would I lie? I ain't scared of nobody. Truthfully, these skaters and these hoes and all these gangster niggas used to me. They don't even hit my line unless it's something they trying to do for me. Passing the section, that little bitch ain't jumping how it used to be. Passing the section, that little bitch ain't jumping how it used to be. Yeah. Oh yeah, driving is still in the chat. Real one for real. Yeah, real one for real. But see, Guna, that's what we come from. Guna, see, me and Jay Morris, right? As you know, see, Guna knows Jeff as well, Jay. That's funny. Jay, Gunnar knows Jeff because, see, the spot that we came from with Doughboy, shout out to Doughboy. See, I ain't shout Doughboy out earlier. I don't know if Doughboy's still doing his shows or not. Because, you know, my one channel got taken down. So I actually need to refollow and subscribe to a lot of the channels that I was on my other channel. So I just realized I have not been getting Doughboy alerts. But I don't know if that's because he ain't been doing nothing, or if it's just because I'm not subscribed to him anymore. So I need to subscribe to him. I'm gonna do that on the iPad in 2 seconds. But yeah, Guna, if you know Doughboy, used to be on Wild 'N Out, and what was the other network, Jay, that he was on? All Deaf Digital. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jay Morris, we were there, as mods, contributors to the show. You know what I'm saying? Jay Morris used to give him beats. He still gives him beats, I'm sure. We used to send rhymes into the chat. Like, that was a dope ass show. Well, and we can start doing that on this show sometimes too, once I get set back up in the studio. Well, you know, they'll have a beat similar to what you see me doing here. To be honest, we could be doing that, you know, when I do my lives here. So I might go live later on this evening after Met Rashawn. Y'all make sure y'all join us in the garage and follow, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, all that shit. I think that's how they say it. Like, share, and subscribe to the, you know, mechanism. Because once you a mechanic, once you get your first set of wrenches, oh man, the game is yours from there. Because you can fix shit up, you can make shit, you can tear it down. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get your first set of wrenches, and then you get your tool belt too, come on, man. So you ain't got to keep running back and forth to the cabinet, or you ain't got to keep going back and forth to the box. You can carry in the box with you. You just got the ones that you know you're going to have. They're going to be right there, handy dandy. Join us in the garage, 6 p.m. Mech Rashawn. It's 2 C's, by the way. Mecca, like, you know what I'm saying? Mechanism. You feel me? M-E-C-C. Look, you heard me? Mech Rashawn, Mr. Mech. If you look for Mr. Mech, he's gonna pop up. You feel me? On IG, everything. You feel me? M-E-C-C. Like I say, he been working with Busta Rhymes, he working with Nas, A&R, used to write for The Source, Double XL. You know what I'm saying? So, hip hop journalism. And he can rap. I ain't even know that he could rap. I just found that out recently. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a mechanic. I'm an OG mechanic. You feel me? I'm always in the garage. You feel me? We helping him get his show together. And, you know, if you ever watch my expert opinion, then you already know who Mech Rashawn is. You got a visual, you know what I'm saying? The guy with the dreads. Hip-hop journalism, man. He's a legend. Like, what the fuck? I shouldn't even have to keep going into this. Like, he's a legend. He's an A&R. He's a writer. He's a rapper. He's amazing. He's awesome. Feel me? He plugged in. But, yeah, join us at 6 o'clock. I dropped the link in the chat. If y'all in the rewatch gang, or if y'all hit me directly, y'all know how I get down. Y'all know how I'm giving it up. And if you in one of my group chats, like if you in the mod squad, I think I might have shared it. But I'm gonna create like some funky town shit, cause I'm getting more active again. I'm out of my little, you know, I was in a funk. You know what I'm saying? As it happens to the best of us, you feel me? I was in a bit of a funk, you feel me? And we had to get that shit together. First things first, I had to get my, you know, self-care. You feel me? Because I was starting to, it felt like the fall off. I ain't losing no weight, thank God. But it felt like a fall off to me. Like if I ain't running like a damn, you know, like a Hummer vehicle, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't running like a military vehicle, shit, this shit don't work right. Because I need to be able to move fast, and I need to be able to tote, you know, cargo or whatever. You heard me? So yeah, you feel me, bro? Like if I ain't moving right, I ain't grooving right. You know what I'm saying? And if I ain't grooving right, I feel like I'm losing. So if I ain't grooving, I'm losing. So I got to be moving so I can stay grooving. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But saying all this to say, sometimes we go off on tangents, but it still makes sense. We bring it back to center. And that's what Wayne is good at. You know what I'm saying? That's really what Wayne is good at. So with that being said, I understand where LaRussell was coming from. I just also understand that because people don't understand words so much these days, it got taken out of context. Because no, he shouldn't be speaking on the legend. And now he with Jay-Z. Now he feel like he could say, no, he just giving his opinion on his experience and how he felt. And if y'all stop trying to take people's opinion as law so much and trying to make people stand on, oh, well, you said that Wayne don't be saying nothing. No, I said that it was a period of time where I had a disdain for Wayne because he wasn't really saying nothing. and I wanted to hear something at that time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, this my favorite artist. And I understand that shit where it's like, damn, this is my favorite artist. I want to turn my favorite artist on and I want to hear some, but I'm having this mood. I'm having a moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like you having a moment and you want to turn to your favorite artist for some like comfort or some solace or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But you can't because they don't make that type of music. So it's like, I want to listen to Wayne, but he, I ain't feeling like, I ain't feeling like Pussy Monster right now. You feel me? I ain't get no phone call on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like, chick broke up with me right before Valentine's Day. You heard me? Like, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my job just let me go and they told me they was finna give me the promotion and then they turned around and said, no, you feel me? Like, I thought I was finna get a raise and they ain't get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, got money and you know it, pull it out your pocket and show it and throw it. Like, nah, that ain't the way of life for me right now. So it's like, I want to turn on Wayne, but I don't feel this way right now. You feel me? He my favorite artist. I don't got nothing else I really want to turn to. So then you grow, you have a moment of disdain for your favorite artist because you want them to be able to give you everything. And then you realize, because you probably in your coming of age, that's not what artists is for. An artist is not here to give me everything. It's dope if they can. Don't get me wrong. It's really dope if an artist can give you everything. Like, they can be all over the board with the shit. But survey says a lot of times y'all don't like that either. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Everything ain't got to do with Jay-Z or a conspiracy. Niggas just got an opinion. And how is that so? I don't understand why that's so hard for people. Like, for you to speak on your experience and tell your opinion or tell your feelings. Sometimes it ain't even your opinion. Because, see, that's a whole nother thing, too. People take shit out of context. They're not listening to the way the words is placed in the sentence. He said I had a disdain for Wayne at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the reason I painted that picture, because when you saying it, it's not saying, oh, I have a disdain for Wayne right now. You know what I'm saying? For his totality of his work. No, he's saying it was a point where it was like, Wayne is my favorite artist. And I had a disdain for him, even though he's my favorite artist, because, he wasn't giving me deep shit. And then I see people and, like I say, shout out to Mech, because we chopped it up on Mech, on the mechanism about this in the garage. And he was like, people got to stop looking to artists for that shit. And I agree. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand the feeling. That's why when I say that I feel how Lil Russell is what he's saying, people take that the wrong way. They're like, oh, you feel it? Like, so you think that's cool? Yes, it's cool for people to express how they feel. That's fine. He's not passing judgment on Wayne by saying how he feels. He's saying he had a disdain for his favorite artist, is still his favorite artist, because they wasn't giving him what he wants. And that speaks to consumerism. You expect for an artist to give you what you want instead of giving you what they got to offer. You know what I'm saying? That's not what artistry is. Well, yeah, that might be what it was back then, but these days it's different. That's not how art works. You receive and consume it how you consume it, and that's what changes the landscape and the marketing of it. Boom. But that doesn't change the way the art is created and what its purpose is. See, y'all be trying to change the foundation because of how you accept shit. And that's not how life works. And if most of y'all would have read books and shit, and this is not to diss nobody, but if motherfuckers would have paid attention a little bit, and this ain't for everybody, because sometimes the school system is trash. But if somebody would have just gave you a little bit of discernment early on in your life, instead of that group thinking shit that they gave you, and I feel like they gave it to you because they allowed it to happen to you. then you would understand the nuance of how words are placed in the midst of conversation. Notice I had to say that in plain English. I couldn't give you no slang for that one. No pressure, Guna. No pressure. We back on this motherfucking. Mard is in the chat. Said, AJ, you tell them how. Wait, hold on. Wait, let me stop the carousel scroll on the thing so I can read the chat. Yo, back. Sorry, said hi to some people on the channel. All crying for Aaron. Oh, so he live over there right now? Aaron over there live? Let's go raid his channel. Let's go raid Aaron's channel. How about that? And just sit there. Let's get 500 people to go raid Aaron's channel. It's a popular channel, so y'all might want to watch it anyway. Let's just go over there and just not say nothing for 2 hours. See if they pick it up on their algo and they analytics. See if they like it. Then they understand what it looked like on the other side. He's bottled in 3 days in a row. What that mean? What that mean? Oh, bought it. He bought it in. He probably got bots on his shit anyway, so it probably ain't even gonna affect his shit. It's gonna just look normal. You feel me? Yeah, we get the Philo 500 in there. They don't know we out here 500 strong on the internet. We just don't be, coordinating like we should. But if I get the call in the Philo 500, so y'all know about the IXLians, because I just be picking y'all up at random. But boy, y'all don't know about that solid Philo 500. It's 500 soldiers out here. All right, stop playing with me. Shh, initiates of the flame. Don't make me say y'all name. And that right, Louis? You know how we rocking? Initiates of the flame. Don't make me say your name. He was meant to go live Friday. Didn't move it. Today, 2 p.m., no show. Now it's tomorrow. Oh, so I didn't miss it. Because that's what I was planning on. I was planning on jumping in the chat when he had you on the show. I don't go live on Friday. Sometimes I be in the other little groups. You know what I'm saying? We be in the Joe Budden podcast Discord. And, sometimes we be over there in Mona Discord. Sometimes we be used, in Leisure World. But Leisure World been kind of light. I don't know if they've been over in the Queens, what's her name? Over there with Queen. So I don't know. But, send me the schedule. Let me know. Tag me. I be seeing the tags, by the way. I just be responding late because, I be working and shit. So I be looking at the tag. But if I see the tag and it ain't alive, then I don't pull it up until I get home and I can check it. Or until I get on a break and I can check it. You feel me? If I'm at work and, but them lives, if y'all live, I'm there. I don't care where I'm at. I'm pulling that up. I got plenty mobile devices. I pull that. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. Y'all know how I'm rocking. Tampa Bay Breakfast Club know how I'm rocking. You feel me? 99 Jams know how I'm rocking. Shout out to Dave. You feel me? DJ Super Dave, too. Hey, Dave. I was being funny, but I wasn't being funny. How we get the 99 Jams music network to be one cohesive network? How do we do that? Jabbar Edmond, Kiana, Horsley, Brother John, Miss Peanuts, Mr. Peanuts, Rio. Because I don't know how that shit works. It's like MRZ. So I feel like that's Mrs. Peanuts, and maybe I'm missing something. So I know it can't be Mrs. Peanuts if it's your shit, unless you got a brand that I'm missing. And if it is something, bro, send me that shit. I know you blocked me on Facebook, but still send me that shit. Niggas got my number. Meantime, in tween time. Yeah, what was I saying? DJ, Super Dave, how can we get the 99 Jams Music Network to be one cohesive network? How do we make that happen? Do we got to get some more hands on board? Cause I know it's not like a corporate radio station and all that shit. So it ain't like, budgets and all that shit can be used. And y'all ain't, as far as I know, I don't know. You feel me? I'm not in that building. You feel me? I just love motherfucking 99 Jams the Bird. I love the radio station. I love everything y'all doing. You feel me? Y'all be having the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club in the morning, 3 days a week for me. And right after that, y'all be having Sister Hughes. So you can shout around the house. What did she say? Sister Hughes, you lose your shoes and shout all around the house. You feel me? So, and they be talking about the ongoings in our local community. They be talking about world news, mostly local news though, you feel me? Because we got to stay abreast of what's going on in our local community. Then they be playing all sorts of music and blending it in with the raw ass local talent that we got. Because it's some bullshit and it's some raw shit. It's a lot more raw shit than it is bullshit. And if you got your shit radio edited and it's mixed properly, then you can send it over to DJ Super Dave and he will get you played on 99 Jams the Bird. I can't promise you nothing, but I can promise you that if you put that work in, it will pay off. We're inspired by love. Every day above ground is a good one. You better make sure you join us in creating excitement because that's all we doing. Hit me for details if you got a hard time figuring it out. It will cost you, but it won't cost you a lot. It'll cost you a whole lot less than you're about to make. I tell you that right now. Because I see you making money. I see you going to the top. I see us all going to the top. I see us helping each other, and I see us going to the top. That's all I can see. I can't see nothing else. Because I don't look down. I look up. I reach down, but I got to look up. I got to see where I'm going. You feel me? I got to look up. I got to see where I'm going. You feel me? So I'm reaching down to see if anybody else is, jumping. If y'all been training, then you can jump high enough to just grab my hand. And I'm going to keep going. And I'll pull you up. I might be able to do one of these numbers. You feel me? While I'm on my trajectory. You feel me? I might be able to use my momentum in conglomeration with your momentum to boost your momentum and launch you off into the atmosphere, the stratosphere. Who knows where you gonna go? You might shoot for the stars and find another planet. Know what I'm saying? But Super Dave, I definitely want to figure out how we gonna make a network of the music. I don't know if y'all been to the Tampa, TampaMixtape.com, TampaBayMixtape.com. Tampa Bay music. I got to figure it out because I'm doing all these damn ads because I rock with so many people. Shout out to, entertainment lawyer extraordinaire, Randy Ojeda. You feel me? He be doing new music Fridays, I think it is. He be streaming on Twitch lately, so I got to get his schedule too. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start posting the schedule up right here next to me. We got the chat over here, which y'all can't see. That's me. I can see it. But that's why I keep doing this. Every time I do this, it's because I need to read the chat. But we're going to start posting up a schedule right here on my left. Your right, my left. You know what I'm saying? That way I can do like this. So on Monday, we were talking about... You feel me? Ooh, white tongue. Too much coffee. Oh, wait, no it ain't. That was the glasses. Okay. Glasses and the sheen. Gonna say, like I know I brushed my tongue today. The hell? Ain't that right, Benji? Say, we got good dental hygiene. No, I brushed my tongue. Am I drinking too much coffee? I need to drink some water. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure you thank your water before you drink your water. You know what I'm saying? ThankYourWaterNotMe.com is where you should be going. If you ain't on Thank Your Water Not Me on the Facebook and on Instagram, you should be. Make sure you go hit them with a like and a follow and a subscribe and a share. You feel me? Because you should also have a Thank Your Water Not Me t-shirt on. It's getting hot again. We got one more cold snap and I think it's about to get warm. Tabernacle. Yeah, I should have went out last night. My dog's been out last night, man. I should have hit the town. Oh, I know they don't like it. They don't like it. But guess what? It is what it is. This is real life now. You feel me? Real life has brought itself to, that's what's happening, is that the internet used to not be real life. And now we bringing more real life into the internet. This is when the matrix is starting to be built, by the way, because we're starting to integrate more of our real lives into the internet, which used to be all placated and fabricated. You know what I mean? Yeah, you feel me? That's what we got to do. So he's not live yet. So I got a lazy eye? Bought so many shades they thought I had a lazy eye. It's just how I don't know. I don't know how I look on y'all end, but you know, the angles, because it's a front facing camera, so it's like it be mirroring my shit. And it's like, do I, because you know what I'm saying? Like it's not mirroring, I'm sorry, it's doing, I see what y'all see. So it looks a little weird because it's almost like I'm talking to myself. Like when I do this, it's like I'm shaking my own hand. Does that make sense? Because my right hand, excuse me, this is my left hand, but it's on the right side. So it's if it was mirroring, you get the point. You get the point, man. And then for some reason, it's not activating when I put my hand up. So I keep having to press the button. It's weird. I know, y'all. I'm silly. I'm random. I can't help it. This is life. I'm not here to dress it up for you. We'll dress up sometime if y'all want to, and I'll take y'all on like red carpets and shit. We'll start doing that. You feel me? We'll get back to that here soon. We got invites. We got a lot of invitations, to be honest. I've been getting more of my stuff together. As long as the invitations don't start coming, I know y'all still love me. You feel me? As long as y'all just keep the invitations coming, that's all. I'm gonna keep the content coming, y'all keep the invitations coming. That way I know y'all still love me and y'all ain't forgot about me, because I ain't forgot about y'all. Y'all see I'm still sharing that shit. Hey, and that's what be funny too, by the way. People be forgetting that people got real lives, even artists. If y'all ain't paying us to show up, if y'all ain't paying me to promote, y'all know people be listening, even though this, even though this is not a viral show and stuff like that, because I'm not consistent with it. Y'all know when people come across it, they be listening, and y'all know which type of people do be listening. You feel me? Y'all know who be paying attention, and y'all know who be doing the copycat shit and plagiarizing and take some shit that they know people gonna listen to, so they gonna take it from me and put it over here, or take it from you and put it over here because they know that they got a bigger platform, so people gonna think that they came up with it. It's called plagiarism, for those of you who actually write, because I'm an actual author. You feel me? I'm an actual author. So for those of you who know what that is, you know what I'm saying? It's called plagiarism. And people steal content all the time, and they just think, oh, it's the internet, but it's actually plagiarism. You're taking somebody's monetized content, you're taking somebody's original content and monetizing off of it. Plagiarism, stealing. But yeah, if you look around and you see where the original thoughts come from, not that I give a fuck about the monetization or any of that shit. It ain't about that. It's not about clout. It's about information. It's about y'all knowing where the original information comes from. Because once you know where that original information comes from, you can look at it in context and you can get the full scope of what's going on. And then you can educate yourself. And then you can make an educated decision. That's what life is about, making educated decisions. People be mad at what the store's selling. They mad at what the musician's making. They mad at the movies that's being shot. And at the end of the day, all you got to do is turn it off. Don't shop. Don't spend. Don't watch. Don't listen. It'll disappear. First of all, it'll disappear from your world because you'll turn it off and you'll never hear it. But after a while, people will understand that that's not what you want to hear. They'll stop playing it around you. They'll stop showing it to you. They'll stop sending it to you. All of a sudden, it won't be in your algorithm no more. All of a sudden, you won't hear it on the radio no more. It's amazing how that shit works. It's called boycotting. And I don't know if y'all know about boycotting, but it's one of the most simplistic ways of putting on a peaceful protest. And I'm not finna talk about protesting right now because I know everybody wants to get up in arms about things that's going on in the world, and they want to take action. They want to shoot shit up. But at the end of the day, you don't have to be docile to take a seat. You feel me? Sometimes you got to sit down and look at the game plan. You feel me? Sometimes you got to sit down and make a game plan. You got to look at the playing field. You got to be able to take a rest for a second. The Bible say, peace, be still. Because if you in motion, everything moving anyway. So you don't have a time to really assess what you got going on. Unless you ninja samurai some shit. And most of y'all out here is not training to be ninja samurais. So you don't have the hand-eye coordination to be moving fast like a football player and still assessing the field. It's a lot of football players can't even move that fast and assess the field properly. You feel me? What my dog say in this chat? Let me check the chat right quick. Hold on. What my dog say? Slap, go that way. Oh, now I want to pick up my hand. Slap, go that way. Or you that way. Aaron, you're not that guy. You're the guy who goes to the shop for that guy. That's hilarious. Store runner. Slap the little muggy hug. Then slap. Hug him and then slap him. Yeah, straight up. Straight up. But see, your protest's a little different. You feel me? When we talking about arsenal, it's a little different. But when we talking about social changes and stuff like that, depending on what's going on in the street, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like over here, it's commercialization. Over here, it's capitalism. It's more capitalism than anything. So, you know, if you pump the brakes on the gas, or if you stop the pump, then they have no gas. You can't crank up your car. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you gotta do it for the people, dog. I can't let them think that I don't be reading the comments. You feel me? This is an interactive show. This is an engaging show. This is Every Day Above Ground is a good one. They join us in creating excitement. If I want them to join us in creating excitement, I got to let them know you joining us. That means I'm going to read your comments, even if you're trolling. You on your 5th blunt already? Bro, I'm waiting on mine to show up. My dog said he running a little bit late, so I'm waiting on my blunts to show up. You feel me? But me, I'm a showman. So, you know, I'm a showman. So at the end of the day, if I said I was going to have me a couple of blunts for the show and my blunts is running late, that ain't going to stop the show. That just means I can't smoke this blunt as fast. You feel me? I got to make this one last. You see, and a lot of people have a problem with that. That's why I said that I'm going to be an accountability coach, because my very first client is me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when I be like, hey man, you know how they say pay yourself first? Yeah, man, my first client is myself. I'm paying myself to be an accountability coach. You feel me? Like, I got to keep myself accountable with this shit. I got to go, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I can't be wasteful. And if I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because if I can't be wasteful and not be accountable for things and then be trying to show you how to hold yourself accountable. Because it ain't me holding you accountable. It's me showing you how to hold yourself accountable. You feel that? As my dog, Mr. Hughes, would say, you feel that? I see you with my red eyes. That's right, Juice. Join us in creating excitement. I'm just a beat maker with an opinion. Now I feel you, bro. Look, I'm just an alien with an opinion. I'm just an alien with a vision. Get Benji trained to go get Bud. Hey, if my car, I got a little car too, so look, you feel me? I can put Benji in a little errand runner. You know what I really want to do is I want to get me a Tesla. You feel me? Not to support Elon Musk or nothing. I know everybody is. And as I was just talking about boycott, so I'm gonna probably get me like a secondhand Tesla. You feel me? Something from somebody who don't want their Tesla no more. Do the refurb on it because it's basically a computer on wheels. Get some new, you know what I'm saying, batteries. Make sure it's gonna last me, you know, extend the warranty on it. Get my extended warranty because they've been calling me about that. You feel me? So I might as well pick up the phone when they call me the next time about my extending my warranty and be like, listen, I'm finna get me a Tesla and I'm gonna extend the warranty on that. You feel me? So I'm gonna pay y'all for the extended warranty on my Tesleezy. You feel me? Off the Heezy for Sheezy. I'm gonna get some new batteries and then we gonna be running. You know, okay, forget it. Forget it, forget it. What gonna say in this motherfucker? Forget it. What gonna say? Don't forget about Cat and Arc Raiders. The guns is called Bobcat, but put 2 and 2 together and raids 80 people. The gun is now Botcat. I'm dead. I'm motherfucking dead. Botcat is crazy. Botcat. It ain't Bobcat, it's Botcat. He got the Botcat gun. Firing off them bots. My dog got 80 bots. He just gonna let them. How many was that? They come out in 5 bot burst. He got an 80 round bot cat. He got an 80 round bot cat that come out in 5 bot bursts. It go brrr. He be like brrr, 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 brrr. That was like 20 bots. That was 20 bots at your ass. Brrr, brrr, brrr. That's what we gonna. Come on, we gonna build us some bot cats. I used to work at a gun shop. We know how to make guns. We got some 3D printers. We can make some bot cats. Brrr, 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 brrr. Don't step on my toe. I'm telling you, dog. He gonna get the bot cats, dog. We gonna get the bot cats on him. Now he think he got the bot. We gonna get the bot cats too. We gonna get bot cat with extended clips on it. Gonna have 100 bots. That's the. Gonna put them bots on his ass. That's real. That's it. It's bot cat now. You feel me? He got bots. It's bot cat. Bot it up. Yeah, bot that up. Yeah, exactly. Bot that up. You heard him, Jay. You feel me, Jay? Bot that up. You feel me? And it's 2026, but I thought motherfucker would be done with bots by now. But I guess it's just, you know, the more people that get on platforms, the more you can just dilute it. You feel me? You just got to play the game different, I guess. I don't know, but it's not, you know, that's if you got poor integrity. If you got low levels of integrity, I guess the bot game works for you. Because I'm going to tell you what I would do if I had bots. Bati. He's a bati boy. Oh, he a bati boy. Bati man. I don't know if that's offensive to say. Shout out to, you know, that's only for, because it's not offensive to call somebody gay. I'm just making a joke about the word itself. Don't take offense to that, to the rest of my audience who knows that I'm an ally. Love y'all. You feel me? Hold on, I'm posting a throwback right now from 16 years ago. While I was streaming. Imagine that. Imagine that. Hold on. I got to share this right quick. And I got to hit it with a highlight. That's crazy. Y'all got to see this. This is nuts. Hold on. Hold on. Watch this. This is my Facebook page. Now, this is me streaming 16 years ago.
Yeah, you know, we just over here vibing and shit. Talking to my friend Allison Pavone. Hey, boo.
Shout out to
That's
Allison
my future
Pavone.
baby mama, for those of you who don't know. Where else? Who else? I'm talking to Valerie Hutchinson, for those of you who don't know Valerie. You know what I'm saying? That's my homegirl, too. I'm in the studio right now. We having control with the studio, so we, you know what I'm saying? We under construction right now, so this is the first chill day. My dog Nash is on vacation. I'm just chilling. You know, he over there chilling. We just got a new L couch at the office. We just did some remodeling. That's about it. Just giving y'all an update. You know, y'all probably don't care. Maybe you do. For those of you that do, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You paying attention and just cooling it with me. I think I'm about to send Allison a webcam. She up in New York. And I'm trying to Skype her right now, so I'm thinking I'm
Even back then.
on that spot. So when she get on with, they should have that.
You know what I'm saying? Even back then, I would listen. I'm about to send my dog Allison a webcam. 16 years ago. See, people think I just be, you know what I'm saying? First of all, I deal with a lot of women. So I've always liked dealing with females because they're fun. They don't get weird. You know what I'm saying? You can keep them safe from these weird niggas. And a lot of my homegirls, they funny as fuck, especially Allison Pavone. Allison Pavone is a character. Like, I don't know if y'all ever seen Allison. I think she done did some shit on Broadway. Like, you know, I got a lot of like theater friends. I went to art school, so a lot of dancers. Not like strippers, but like, you know, ballet, classical, hip hop dancers, modern dance. Feel me? But strippers too. But just saying all that to say that yeah, I've been doing this shit for a long, long time. You feel me? Ever since I seen that you could do this shit, we've been doing this shit. Like, we love it. And I've always been trying to get other people to do it. Like, as you can see, Allison is one of my middle school, high school friends. You feel me? Valerie, one of my middle school, high school friends. And I was just like, hey, if y'all want to get on this shit, because I know that y'all creators too, by all means, I'll show you how to do it. Like, it don't take really too much of nothing. Hold on, I'm putting this, cutting this tripod back on. But yeah, I'm like, it really don't take too much of nothing. There we go. So yeah, even back then I was like, yo, I'll send you a webcam. I'm on the live like, yeah, I'll send you a webcam. Look like I play game. Look, I play games. Raiders is out. He botted me, so why not? Botcat, aka Bobcat. And I'm dyslexic as well. 15 on him from the today. Yeah, that's me back in the day. You see me? Yeah, you feel me? Like, I don't know, dog. Always been, I just like doing this shit, man. I like showing love. Cause I'm gonna tell you what I would do if I feel me, like, I don't know. Okay, shout out to the fam. I see you, Bobby. Bobby Vandercar, Kristen Jean. I like showing love. Kimmy Drew, James, Emmy. Okay, shout out to the fam. I see you, Bobby. Bobby Vandercar, Kristen Jean. Okay. You feel me? Emily, if you still in the chat, can you please drop the global relief link in the chat? Actually, I'm gonna drop the link I'm gonna drop the link because I was just in there. I'm gonna drop the link. Hold on. I'm gonna drop the link. Cause I'm gonna tell you what I would do if I the link. See, I opened it up on the iPad. That's what I did. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to Kimmy Drew. Kimmy Drew, the only one watching right now. So we having coffee. We was just, and you know, we just chopping up life. That's what I did. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to Kimmy Drew. Kimmy Drew. I might actually start making some music here in a second, but we just chopping it up about life. It's a Saturday morning. We having coffee with Charli Funk on the Edagiago show. It's morning Saturday coffee. Make sure y'all hit the like, share, subscribe. You feel me? Like, share, and subscribe. You know, just show a little love. That's how you support the channel. Keep me in the algorithm. You know, you might not stick around all the time. Sometimes I'm a little silent. Sometimes I'm working out. Sometimes I'm talking about the ongoing things in hip-hop community, in the urban community, in the broad scope of everybody's community. I'm in multiple communities, so it's like I'm just talking about the world at this point. Maybe I should be a politician. I don't know. But I am a politician because I'm always talking to y'all about what goes on. And if y'all know anything about language, you know that politics is what? A Greek word created for people talking about public issues. Exactly. That's right. That was good. I like that. Thank y'all. Did good with that. Y'all did really good with that one. Good job, class. That's right. And Jay Morris and Guna Matata is still on YouTube. So if y'all want to follow me on YouTube, I am Charli Funk IXL. TGI Funky TV. I don't know if you can see it because it's covered up by the little thing that's at the bottom here. Let me see if I can move that so you can maybe. Nope, I can't because it's the way it's set up. Maybe I'm gonna move the scroll, and then maybe that'll do the trick. If I take the scroll off for a second, then you can see. There you go. Down at the bottom. There we go. Charli Funk. Thank God I'm Funky TV. You feel me? So if y'all want to follow me on YouTube, feel free. There's music there. There's streams there. We're gonna be doing workouts there. You can see some of the garden from the old house over there. You know, I'm open to suggestions, and you know, we just have a good time. Smoke joints, drink coffee, make music, talk about puppies. We talk about Arsenal. You're joining us and creating excitement. And if you got something going on, feel free to drop it in the chat. Put a link in the chat, you know, let me know. I don't know if y'all heard any of my new music, but I think you should add it to your playlist. If you from St. Pete, if you anywhere, actually, if you from St. Pete, you should have Berg Energy on your playlist. I don't know why you don't, but I feel like you should. You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't really make any sense that you wouldn't have Berg Energy on your playlist. I'm trying to, I'm out of space on my phone so it won't load. It's being stupid. It's doing that thing again. Sorry, I can't load Berg Energy for y'all right now. But like I said, you should have it on you should really have it on your phone. You should have it on your Apple Music. You should have it on your YouTube Music. It should be on your YouTube playlist for local music. All of that. Still driving. Helping my homeboy go pick up a vehicle. Oh, I feel that. Well, make sure your homeboy got Charli Funk in his you know, in his Spotify and his Apple Music, Tidal, YouTube. How he listening to music? SoundCloud? I see a lot of people using SoundCloud again. Tell him he should go to charlifunk.com, drop an email. Tell him, let me, everybody should go to charlifunk.com right now. Well, not right now because you're watching the stream, but you know, before you leave, go and go to charlifunk.com. You should do that. You should really do that. Feel me? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. If you want to leave me some stars, if you're on Facebook, or if you want to drop a super chat on YouTube, I don't know if you can even do that yet because I think we got to get more subscribers. So bring some friends. we gonna keep upgrading the show. Right now, I'm just in the garage, which is ironic because, like I said, if you join us for the mechanism with Mr. Mech, then you'll be one of the mechanics with me. We can bring you into the mechanic family, and you'll actually be in the garage. That's what we call it, the garage. It's the Mech, Mr. Mech, excuse me, Mechanism Mondays, the mechanism. Thank you, Kimmy Drew, for dropping that link in the chat on Facebook. Kimmy Drew just went over to YouTube and dropped the link for the YouTube on Facebook. Much love. Appreciate that, Kimmy Drew. See, that's what I mean. We IXLians, we inspired by love. When we see something we like, that we rock with, we make sure that other people can get a hold of it. We don't gatekeep. Gatekeeping is not in the mood. You know what I'm saying? When people try to gatekeep, I make another set of keys. That's why I learned how to make keys. Hold on, let me read this chat. This comment section. What this say? I'm going to Matata. Jay Morris on YouTube. Oh, you say he on YouTube. Okay. Let me see. This is funny. They're a little bit back in Aaron, just some. So it's sad. Like gunned down. Northside story. Everyone now. Like, ooh, okay. But we need us two on screen, everyone seeing me, but not them. Rolling fresh foe, fuck it. Juice, big up. Big up to Jay, believe it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, believe it. Believe it. Well, you know, he gonna have an echo chamber. There's always gonna be that set of people who are like, oh no, they don't see what's right in front of them. You know what I mean? You got that going on right now. You got stuff going on in the news, and I'm not gonna dig all deep into it unless y'all really want me to serious this out and get deep. But again, when I dropped the book, How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse, Volume 1, you feel me? Y'all will understand a little bit more what's going on around you, because I've been studying the way people respond and how they group think, especially online, and they feel like there's no consequences to it. But in reality, you speak in your mind. Like you think you're trolling, but if you're trolling, but you're trolling me with your real thoughts, you're not just saying stuff to make me mad. You saying it because you believe it and you hoping it makes me mad. I see that all the time. I see it with people all the time. You know what I mean? And they be thinking they're gonna make you mad, but if you got, if you firm in facts, if you stand firm in information, you're not gonna get mad. You might get a little frustrated at first until you figure out that that's what they're doing. And you like, there's no way that this motherfucker can be this stupid. So that can be frustrating when you giving them information and showing it to them the way Gunnar does. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gunnar be giving motherfuckers real information like, fam, don't play with me. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I fucks with Gunnar so much, because Gunnar will, he's like, fam, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I might not be, saying it the proper way. You know what I'm saying? I talk, I say the same shit all the time. I'm like, fam, I could talk as proper, whatever, but I might not be putting it together all the way right now. But I know you know what I'm saying. And you see me laying it out for you. Like, you can clearly look at it. So if you telling me you don't see this, you either stupid as fuck or you fucking with me. So I'm not finna let you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm always gonna ride for Gunnar, because Gunnar stand firm in what he's saying. You know what I mean? And if he don't know, he don't know. And he gonna be like, look, if you got some better facts, show them to me. That's what Gunnar say. I love when people do that. Hey man, if you got some facts that can disprove what I'm saying, and you can, because I'm showing you something. So if you got something else that disproves this, that's like the scientific method or something like that. I love it. It's like having a scientific method in conversation. This is what I'm looking at right here. This is information. Now, you might think it's authentic information, and I might think it's authentic information. So at the end of the day, if you got something that can refute this information that I'm looking at, show it to me, please. I'm not above being wrong. I'm not above being misinformed, because people put misinformation out there all the time and they make it easily accessible. That's why they make so many things easily accessible. You know how they used to say, if we want to hide something from somebody, you put it in a book? Because people not finna do the research. They're not gonna go through 500 pages of information to make sure they got the right information. They want to go straight to it and know that they got the right, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in void, but 7 miles down, that 7 months down the line, I find out from a comment on his channel, why you talking my name? I don't know you. Oh, I see what you're saying. So it's like he been talking shit about you. Like he seen your shit and he said something thinking that you wasn't gonna see it because he said it in the comment section. I think I remember hearing you say that when you was on that live last week with them. Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's what's interesting too, is that sometimes these people will have these big platforms and they'll think that you paying attention to them because your platform isn't as big as theirs. And they're like, well, they must see mine. I see theirs, so they must see mine. They must be talking about me. No, not at all. I might have come across it, but no. I'm too busy doing this. And then I'm supporting other people. Like, you'd be surprised at how much stuff I don't see that people find important because I'm so busy doing the things that I find important. You feel me? I'm gonna say that again. You'd be surprised at how many things I miss that other people find important. And they're paying all the attention to because I'm so busy paying attention to the things that I find important and the people I find important, like Aguna Matata and Jay Morris, Doughboy, PDH Music, you know what I'm saying? CLP Nation, High Yellow, Nino Breeze, Six Selection, Zootaroo, Edagiago, JBP, Don't Call Me White Girl, Mad Ones. You ain't heard no Alec Burnright. You ain't heard no Major Charli Funk, ESC Trey, Berg U, Shad Core. You ain't heard nothing major label, nothing major production, nothing corporate, nothing. All that I just said was independent stuff that I rock with personally. These people I know personally, these people I support personally, and it's all quality content that I can consume and feel enriched by. And I'm not taking in a bunch of poison. And they talking about the stuff that's going on still. So I'm still getting informed. And the things I want to look into that are important to me that really affect my life, I do that. That's why I like the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Because they're not talking about a bunch of fluffy stuff that I don't need to hear right now. I mean, you know what I'm saying? St. Petersburg, Florida. I need to know what's going on in St. Petersburg, Florida. Because what's going on is that people is, it's gentrification still. It's still the South. It look pretty. It's nice. Don't get me wrong. But for us, it still looks crazy to me. Based off of all the strides that we done made in my lifetime, it still looks crazy to me. And it shouldn't look that way. It shouldn't feel that way. It shouldn't be that way. So, shout out to the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, by the way. Shout out to Brother John. Shout out to Brother Edmund, Jabbar Edmund. Shout out to Kiana Horsley. You feel me? Shout out to 99 Jams, for real. Y'all doing the people. Y'all doing the work of the people and God's work. I'm telling you, for real. Y'all need to go follow Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. Straight up. But wait, let's get back to the comments. Share. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. That way you get to hit that bell too so you get them notifications when I go live. Because I go live at random times. It's usually Saturday and Sunday morning at 10 o'clock. I don't know if we started at 10. I think we started at 9 this morning or something like that. But, or 9:30 because the food didn't come until like 9. So I had to eat and then, get everything together. Make sure we in modulation. Let me see. Real, I don't know him. But you're talking about my team? Okay, we read that already. That shit right there. Lady Rain 420. Is that Kimmy Drew? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying your name. But I don't know if that's you or not, but I don't know who it is. But shout out to Lady Rain. Lady Rain 420. Lady Rain 420. On my YouTube plenty. Hit the bell, hit the like, hit the share button. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the share button. Hit the like, drop a comment if you care. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the share. Hit the like, drop a comment if you care. Now I'm gonna clip that one up. That's gonna become a song, Jay. I don't know how I'm gonna open it up because I started it off with Lady Rain 420. But to be honest, it could be a song called Lady Rain. They don't have to know that it is a reference to whoever just joined the YouTube. Shout out to Lady Rain 420. You know what I'm saying? I can just make it mean something. Lady Rain. You heard me? I just want to use that, you know, I'm going to make that like something that we can put on the show. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the share button. Hit subscribe, hit the like, hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the share. Drop a like, hit the like, drop a comment if you care. Yo, if you dare. I don't know. In fact, we'll do it both ways. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the share, hit the like, drop a comment if you care. Then we come back, hit the, damn, I gotta get it right? Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the share, hit the like, drop a comment if you care. Hit subscribe, hit the bell, hit the share, hit the like, drop a comment if you dare. Then we go in, you know what I'm saying? Then we go into that. Okay. Hit the share. Hit the like, drop a comment if you dare. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. I got some more music too. I wrote some more to that verse too. Cause I just be snapping sometimes. I just be saying, doing and saying, you know. Hold on, let me see. I hear Benji barking at Sunshine, so I know that's my dog. Waiting on my dog, you know what I'm saying? Bruh, what you got going on? What you got going on, man? Okay, you feel me? Okay, yes, sir. Oh, okay. Benji, relax. What's funny is I was finna do like some Boosie reference to this shit. Like, big money, I like it. Miss Matata, what's happening? Look, I got into the freestyle. Miss Matata, what's happening? Mrs. Matata. Hi, Jigsaw. Jigsaw, where you at, bro? Lil baby Guna, where you at, bro? Benji, Jigsaw said, what's up? He said, what's up, you Jigs? He said, what's up? He said, what's up to Jigsaw? He said, what's up? You smell good, boy. I said, I could probably heal you if you could handle it, but where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris, I'm bored with the charcuterie. I landed on the E and it exploded up this. Okay, I landed on the E. The E is Earth, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I landed on the E and I exploded when it was new to me. Yeah. I landed on the E. I landed on the E and exploded when it was new to me. New to me. Yeah. Dolo smoking usually. I could probably hear you. That's if you can handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with the charcuterie. I landed on the E and okay, I could probably hear you if you can handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with the charcuterie. I landed on the E and I exploded when it was new to me. Dolo smoking usually. Shawty hit me twice for that advice. I know she using me. Still I said it right, though I'm polite. Ain't no excusing me. Why would I lie? Ain't scared of nobody truthfully. These haters and these skaters and these gangster nigga used to me. They don't even hit my line unless they trying to do. They don't even hit my line unless it's something they trying to do for me. Passing the section, that bitch ain't jumping how it used to be. Had to respect it, the middle. Okay, had to respect it, middle of my. Had to, like it used to be, had to respect. Okay, I did a different cadence right there. That bitch ain't jumping like it used to be, had to respect it, middle of my sentence, Yahweh interjected. Mama said my heart would be a blessing, worthy of protecting. That was when I got a vest and a weapon, so if you flinch, I'ma up it, and if you jump, okay, had to respect it, middle of my sentence. Ain't jumping how it used to be, had to respect it, middle of my sentence, Yahweh interjected. Mama said my heart would be a blessing, worthy of protecting. That was when God, okay, let's run it back. I just wrote this shit last night. I'm trying to get it together, you feel me? I could probably heal you. That's if you could handle it. But where would that leave me? I could probably heal you. That's if you could handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with the charcuterie. I landed on the E and I exploded when it was new to me. Dolo smoking usually. Shawty hit me twice for that advice. I know she using me. Still I said it right, though I'm polite, ain't no excusing me. Why would I lie? I ain't scared of nobody, truthfully. These haters and these skaters and these gangster niggas used to me. They don't even hit my line unless it's something they trying to do for me, passing the section. That little bitch ain't jumping how it used to be, had to respect it. Middle of my sentence, Yahweh interjected. Mama said my heart would be a blessing, worthy of protecting. That's me. I got a vest and a weapon. If you flinch, I'ma up it. If you jump, I'ma stretch it. I'ma dump it. Dump it, this that shit and I got it. Oh, okay. I'ma dump it. If you jump, I'ma. If you run, I'ma dump it. If you run, I'ma dump it. This that shit and I got extra. This. She on the phone, she's special. She on the phone, she's special. I ain't gonna send her home. I was finna tell her go and throw her in the robe. I'm gonna put some dinner on. Oh, am I sliding this motherfucker? Let me take my glasses over there, bitch. Hold on. Probably hear you if you can handle it. But wherever that leave me. See, I gotta get that cadence together. See, when I get on there, I'm gonna fill it in a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be having some it's gonna have some accoutrement. You know what I'm saying? I could probably heal you if you can handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm done with the I'm bored with the charcuterie. Okay, that's what I'm supposed to say. Okay, I could probably heal you if you can handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with the charcuterie. I landed on the E and exploded when it was new to me. Probably hear you if you could handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with the charcuterie. I landed on the E and I exploded when it was new to me. Dolo smoking usually. Shawty hit me twice for that advice. I know she using me. Still I said it right, though I'm polite. Ain't no excusing me. Why would I lie? I ain't scared of nobody, truthfully. These haters and these skaters and these gangster niggas used to me. They don't even hit my line unless it's something they trying to do for me. Passing the section, that little bitch ain't jumping high. It used to be, had to respect it. Middle of my sentence, Yahweh, okay, had to respect it. Middle of my sentence, Yahweh interjected. Mama said my heart would be a blessing, worthy of protecting. That's when I got a vest and the weapon. So if you flinch, I'ma up it. And if you jump, I'ma stretch you. And if you run, I'ma dump it. That shit is... And if you run, I'ma dump it. This that shit, and I got extra. This working on pressure. If she on my phone, she special. Ain't wanna send her home. I was finna tell her, oh. Had to respect it. Middle of my sentence, Yahweh interjected. Mama said my heart would be a blessing, worthy of protecting. That's when I got a vest in the... Be a blessing. I see. I got that timing off. That timing was off. See, you got to hit the timing right. See, when you jump in the pocket of a beat like that, when you get into it and you in the pocket, you got to make sure you, and because I be layering them. You know what I'm saying? Burn Right be putting that motherfucker together on that beat, so I be having to layer my shit sometimes. You know, sometimes it's like it's cool, and sometimes it's like. Ding, ding. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I could probably heal you if you could handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with this charcuterie. I landed on the E and explored it when it was new to me. Dolo smoking usually. Shawty hit me twice for that advice. I know she using me. Still I said it, but I'm polite, no excusing me. Why would I lie? I ain't scared of nobody, truthfully. These haters and these skaters and these gangster niggas used to me. They don't even hit my line unless it's something they trying to do for me. Passing the section, that little bitch ain't jumping high. It used to be, had to respect it. Middle of my sentence, Yahweh interjected. Mama said my heart would be a blessing, worthy of protecting. That's when I got a vest and a weapon. So if you flinch, I'ma up it. And if you jump, I'ma stretch you. And if you run, I'ma dump it. It's that shit and I got extra. This shit I'm smoking on is pressure. If she in my phone, she special. I ain't wanna send her home. I was finna tell her go on and put on the robe. I'm put. I was. Oh, she special. This shit I'm smoking on pressure. If she in my phone, she special. Ain't wanna send her home. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe. I'ma put you some dinner on. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe. I'ma put you some dinner on. See, you gotta get the cadence right. Feel me? I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe, I'ma put you some dinner on. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe, I'ma put you some dinner on. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe, I ain't wanna send her home. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe, I'ma put you some dinner on. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe. Okay, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying? I could probably hear you if you could handle it. If you can handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages? You feel me? Hit him with that. You know what I'm saying? I could probably hear you if you can handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm done. No, see, I gotta get the words right. The words are important. They gotta hit. You feel me? I could probably hear you if you can handle it. But where would that leave me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with this charcuterie. I landed on the E and I explored it when it was new to me. Dolo smoking usually. Shawty hit me twice for that advice. I know she using me. Still I said it right, though I'm polite. Ain't no excusing me. Why would I lie? I ain't scared of nobody, truthfully. These haters and these skaters and these gangster niggas used to me. They don't even hit my line if it's something they trying to do for me. Passing the section, that little bitch ain't jumping high. It used to be, had to respect it. Middle of my sentence, Yahweh interjected. Mama said my heart would be a blessing, worthy of protecting. That's when I got a vest and a weapon. So if you flinch, I'ma up it. And if you jump, I'ma stretch you. And if you run, I'ma dump it. It's that shit and I got extra. This shit I'm smoking on is pressure. If she in my phone, she special. I ain't wanna send her home. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe. I'ma put you some dinner on. See, once I start getting it, boy, y'all ass is in trouble, you feel me? Cause see, I be putting that bitch together, but once I start learning, you know, not learning, but I'm learning every day, cause every time I do a different rhyme, it's different. I need some water cause my mouth getting dry. I'm drink all this coffee and smoking that drink. Love this, listening you going in for it, same time me sitting back thinking we will see who real and who's not over the next few days. life nice and finna just be. Wait, hose it? What's hose it? If you can handle it, but where would that lead me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm through with this. I'm bored with this. I'm bored with this charcuterie. I gotta get that right. I keep saying I'm done with this charcuterie, but it's supposed to be I'm bored with the charcuterie. You feel me? Okay. I could probably heal you if you can handle it, but where would that lead me? Cleaning up these damages, bulldozing debris. I'm bored with the charcuterie. I landed on the E and explored it when it was new to me. Dolo smoking usually. Shawty hit me twice for that advice. I know she using me. Still I said it right, the one polite. Ain't no excusing me. Why would I lie? I ain't scared of nobody, truthfully. These haters and these skaters and these gangster niggas used to me. They don't even hit my line unless it's something they trying to do for me. Passing the section. That little bitch ain't jumping how it used to be. Had to respect it. Middle of my sentence, Yahweh interjected. Mama said my heart would be a blessing. Word of protecting. That's when I got a vest and a weapon. So if you flinch, I'ma dump it. And if you jump, I'ma stretch you. And if you run, I'ma... No, if you flinch, I'ma up it. No, if you flinch, I'ma up it. And if you dump it... If you flinch, I'ma up it. And if you jump... You're protecting. That's when I got a vest and a weapon. So if you flinch, I'ma up it. And if you jump, I'ma stretch you. And if you run, I'ma dump it. This that shit and I got extra. This shit I'm smoking on is pressure. If she in my phone, she special. Ain't wanna send her home. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe. I'ma put you some dinner on. Honest. Oh, honest. Honest. Insist. Honest. Honest. I'm gonna send her home. This shit I'm smoking on pressure. If she in the phone, she special. I'm gonna send her home. I was finna tell her go on, throw on the robe. I'm gonna put you some dinner on. Stop it. The last time that Hey, Goon, I'm thinking about just, switching my wardrobe. I'm finna get about, 5 track suits. You feel me? Probably rock some Sambas. It's mad in the UK. People hate getting stopped. Right? So they saying, easy cop short, be different. Cultured for the arrest. 25 cops. 4 in the van because you never know. Oh, so they ain't trying to get caught lacking. In other words, that what it sound like. They ain't trying to get caught lacking. Don't get caught slipping. Don't get caught lacking. You know how things happen. Oh, they need more cops. Oh, crow, them crabs in the bucket, boy. Hold up. We waiting time. Hits. Hold on. Hits, who know, but we know what we know. Stay on guard. The elite know. We now can talk. The whole world needs to come together ASAP, not happening. Enjoy, melting pot. Crabs in the bucket. I feel that. The melting pot theory. But people is combating it wrong. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, the people need to be enriching the system and making the system more healthier. We should be making the system healthier. Not trying to abolish the system. It's like we have to become a part of the system to infuse what the people need into the system, because the system works properly. That's why we have an infrastructure that works the way it does. It just needs to be improved. Like, if we got the same people running the system and they not trying to improve the system, they trying to just keep it as is, the system gonna get sick and die. And then it's gonna implode or explode and everybody gonna be fucked up. But if it implode, then it's just gonna be them. And then we still gonna, you know, have to suffer the fucking consequences of that shit. And everybody not working together, it's not gonna be good if that shit goes away. You know what I'm saying? So we need to learn the system and learn how to modulate the system. Because the system is fine. The people running it are not. Yeah, funking it up for everybody, man. You feel me? And I hate to sound like one of those people, but it's almost like we letting them, because it's people with a lot of time on their hands and they understand how this shit work. And I see some people doing it, like they stepping off of the social media shit and they getting more into like the politics shit, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do it, but I have a different way of getting it across where I'm trying to inspire the right people to do it. Because I might not be the right person for it. Because it might take away from me inspiring people to do it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Ed Daddy? You need some water? Oh yeah, we done been on here for 2 hours and 15 minutes, y'all. I do still got some work I need to do. We'll probably come back live and I can do some work with y'all if everybody bored on a Saturday. I might need to hit the streets though. I need to check my oil. Might need to go out and hit the streets a little bit today. Who knows? I need to see what's popping, but I do got some admin work I need to do. So before I hit the streets, I need to get some money. You feel me? So I got some work I need to finish, and then I'm gonna get back with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna get on top of these processes. We gonna get people inspired. Y'all hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, I appreciate everybody on Facebook dropping comments. You feel me? Hit me with them stars if you want to hit them stars, or just, you know, like, share, subscribe. You know, hit the bell so you get notifications when I go live. That way, if you bored, if you ain't doing nothing, if you're at the house, you want to do some yoga or something, y'all can always hit the comments. Join me on YouTube. Join me on Twitch. I'm streaming on all 3 platforms all at once. That's how we do it. You know what I mean? So if you want to join me on different platforms, I don't know how you like to take your media, but it's an IRL stream. We in the garage. If you join us at the garage at 6 o'clock on Mr. Mech, that's Mech Rashawn, M-E-C-C. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Mech. Look him up. I dropped the link in the chat, you feel me? But Mr. Mech, he always shout us out. I'm one of the OG mechanics, you feel me? We be in the garage all the time. That's why I'm in the garage right now, you feel me? We got the gym right outside. You know, this is where we smoke at, you feel me? So that's why I'm always in the garage when I go live, because I'm always going to smoke me a joint with y'all. Sometimes we walk around the house a little bit, so we going to start doing a little bit more. But for the most part, garage, gym for now, till we get back in the studio and modulate. And the studio is also in the house, so. But regardless, I'm finna sign off for now. It's, you know, it's been a nice Saturday morning with y'all. We had the coffee. The coffee is cold. Benji over here taking a nap. Benji probably needs some water. I probably jump on the game a little bit, straighten up my room, start on some of this admin work. So I might still be streaming. If you're on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. I'm Charli Funk on Twitch as well. CharliFunk on Twitch. Just follow me on Twitch. I'm not IXLing, but I'm Charli Funk. If you search Charli Funk, you're gonna find me everywhere you need to find me at. You feel me? I can't be doxxed though. That's not a challenge. Love. You feel me? But nah, we don't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? We give y'all real content, and it's real, you know, it's IRL, but I'm not showing you all the shit and everywhere we at and all that shit. That we're not doing that. You feel me? I'm hitting y'all up from Tel Aviv right now. I'm in Tel Aviv. I'm not even in Florida like you think I am. Oh, you know Benji gonna keep it 100. He gonna keep it 1,000 wild. Benji over here wilding. But yeah, man, y'all just stay vigilant. Stay healthy. Make sure you drink your water. Drink your water before you drink your water. Make sure you stretch. You know, do like some yoga stretches. People somebody told me that yoga was a religious practice and it was demonic. I'm sorry. Somebody told me that they think that or they heard that, so they don't do yoga. I say, man, if you don't get your goddamn balance together and stop playing with yourself. You gonna tell me your God wants you to be unhealthy? And instead of work out and find balance and nourish yourself back to health, you're just supposed to pray about it and take poisonous medicine that a doctor giving you? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's the solution? I'm not knocking nobody's religious practices or nothing like that, but you telling me that a God that created the order of nature is telling you that instead of changing your diet and eating healthier and working out and finding balance, that's demonic. We're gonna cover that later on probably. I'm gonna probably go live again later. We're gonna post a video or something about it because that's just interesting to me. I need to see where they got that from. You know, I want to know where you get these thoughts from. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just asking questions. I'm not trying to be condescending when I ask these types of questions. I have a way of like, I'm trying to get it in my head, like, and maybe I'm trying to figure that out, like, because doing media and shit, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to really do that because it seemed like I'm giving my opinion because I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, what made you think that? Who told you that? Where did that come from? You know, people got weird beliefs and they don't look at facts. They just go off what ignorant people tell them. And that's how ignorance begets ignorance. But, you know, information can spread as well. Real information. So, we need y'all to hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button. Drop a comment if you dare button. You feel me? Hit the subscribe, hit the share, hit the like, drop a comment if you dare. You feel me? CLP Nation. You feel me? Bird you. Make sure you go do something dope today. Play that do something dope today. Add that, search for it. I don't want to drop the link. I want to hit the algorithm. I need some help hitting the algorithm. So I need y'all to go in your search bar and search for Do Something Dope Today. That's the name of the song. I left a mess in there somewhere. Or I left a mess in there. So it's 727 somewhere. It's me and Shad Core. But Shad Core's new album, I left a mess in there. Album and autobiography. You should go pick up the book too, you feel me? Grab the album, grab the book. You heard me? Do something dope today. System let me down. You heard me? That's all right. We finna make it happen. Don't worry about it, Guna. We gonna make it happen. You know it, Jay. We gonna make it happen. And like I say, we can start a show if we want to. If I need to get StreamYard, you feel me? And we can figure out StreamYard from there. Cause I don't really know how to join people on the screen with this. And plus, like I say, it don't keep my JPEG and my PNG like with the background removed and all that. I don't know why it's not doing that. Like every time I try to go and put the logos up and set this screen back up so it look like a show, so it can look professional, so it can look like I'm doing something, I got to go back and I got to redo everything all over again. And it might be because I'm doing it on the phone, but I'm not sure. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna make sure that StreamYard working. I'm gonna make sure, because I can't use Prism on my MacBook. They only got it on PC. They don't got it on Mac. So it is what it is. But in the meantime, tween time, y'all stay inspired by love. Every day above ground is a good one. Y'all join us in creating excitement next time we go live, because that's what we do. We got the juice. If you join us in creating excitement, you got the juice. You feel me? If you're inspired by love, I excel. That means you are I excelling. And you understand that every day above ground is a good one to make something happen. Help somebody today. If you mad at something, get mad enough to make a difference. You heard me? Drink your water and think it before you drink it. Make sure you stretch. Make sure you deposit anything positive when you give that to somebody. Withhold anything negative or withdraw anything negative. That way you can deposit anything positive. I'm your boy Charli Funk with no E. Benji over here laying down, ready to drink some water and eat another snack. I'm ready to say wham. Y'all take care of yourselves and each other. Wham.